Hello, everyone, and welcome to the January edition of Grafton Minute by Minute, a magazine that covers events that takes place in the town of Grafton. Hi, I'm Bob DeToma. On this episode, someone you know is going to take a train ride. We're going to look back at some events that took place in 2013, the last 6 months since the inception of this program. We have some holiday Christmas lights, which I believe is an old tradition here in the studio. And we'll also take a look at a dedication at the Mill Villages. So let's get started. Looking back at 2013, there were a number of events that Rick and Bill covered in town, and they were all around, and people actually were happy to see us. Here are some clips, 2013.
I think to myself, it's a wonderful world. It's not right.
On a Thursday afternoon, I took my camera and we went up to the farmer's market. It rained. The next Thursday, I went up there with my camera. It rained. But on the third try, we were able to videotape the farmer's market. What a great thing this is for the town. Local farmers selling their wares. And now it's September. It's harvest time. You should get up there on a Thursday and check out the farmer's market. Watch this.
Nice seeing you too.
My name is Theodore Wiegand, and I'm one of the owners of Brazen Hill Farm in Dudley, Massachusetts, and we raise organically fed and grass-fed meats. So we have lambs and goats, and pork and chickens and turkeys.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Come and listen, you fellows, so young and so fine.
We'd like to welcome everybody that's come here today. This is the 9th annual Engine Company 2 golf tournament. Our tournament dates back 9 years as a fundraiser for providing scholarships for at least one, sometimes two students at Grafton High School, which are interviewed and selected by our own organization to receive them.
So tonight we're going to see some interesting cutting-edge technology going back to using nature to treat water. So that's the living machine here. That'll be at the end of the day. So where the Blackstone begins, it comes down, and where the Quinsigamond River, which is a major tributary, joins it, you could argue that the Blackstone really becomes the Blackstone right here in Fisherville.
Live long and prosper.
So, Jimmy, what's in the bag?
About 60 pounds of bricks and 3 liters of water.
And you carry 60 pounds of bricks because...
Wounded warriors have to suffer every day of their life. I can suffer 5 miles.
No. Thank you so much for coming to Mill Villages Park. We appreciate this turnout, and we know you're going to enjoy the band. And we'd also like to welcome Rick Schultz on the camera tonight. Hi, Rick. Oh.
the grand reopening of the Grafton Public Library and our Caddy Stacks Library Mini Golf event, first annual. We're so thrilled that our library is now accessible to all members of the Grafton community.
You didn't get that either, because I had my back. I know. My back was.
Is that your ball?
That was my ball.
Poor Penelope. I miss you. I miss you, Penelope. Come back!
Hi there, my name is Sheer Feinstein. I'm a third-year vet student at Tufts, and we are having a fundraiser today to benefit animals from the community who need veterinary care. So we are having the Scaredy Cat Fun Run. It's a 5K run walk on campus, going all throughout campus. People can dress up and bring their dogs. It's going to be a bunch of fun, and all of the proceeds are going to benefit animals from the community.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
It's my pleasure to introduce my friend, Steve Rowan. Oh, sorry, Steve Rowan.
Leave me alone. Calm down, one step at a time. Don't show them what F-Troop can do. Now this I won't fall asleep through. Thank you very much, Raymond. I had the honor of doing your party when you retired, and I couldn't be happier that you did this. And I thank you so much for the way that... You're out of order. Sit down.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you all for being here today. What a wonderful day to remember our veterans. It was in 1918 on the 11th month, the 11th day at the 11th hour when the armistice was signed to recognize the ending of the war to end all wars.
If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimpanzee.
Imagine talking to a tiger,
Chatting with a cheetah, what a neat achievement it would be.
And as you can see, we have a special guest in the studio this evening, a man who requires very little introduction. I would dare say no introduction. Sir, would you address yourself to the audience at home?
Yes, I'm Barack Obama. a little seasonal humor.
Now, Santa, dare I say that you might confuse a population of children and
ruin the holiday by making jokes like that?
No. Santa's always got a little story. He's always got a little joke.
Rick Schultz had an amazing event take place around the holidays, and I'm sure he'll be excited to tell you about it. Here's Rick.
On December 20th, I had a chance to scratch something off my bucket list. I don't know if you know this, but I am a great rail fan. I'm a model railroader. I love trains. And on December 20th, I got a chance to ride in the engine of the Grafton Upton Railroad Christmas Light train from Hopedale to North Grafton all the way. What a thrill. It was such a great time. I have a lot of people to thank for this. John LaPointe for getting me into this. Sean Keefe, the logistics man for the Grafton Upton Railroad. Kevin Gallagher, the son of our own Jim Gallagher, engineer on the train. And Mike, his friend and cohort on the train, and I'm sorry, Mike, I don't remember your last name, but all of you guys were so great to me. It was such a thrill, sitting up in there in that engine, riding through the woods at night with the lights behind us. It was a great time. Watch this, and you'll see what I mean.
We'll have a look see when we get around the corner here. Last I could see, they were all still on. Somebody over here is calling your name. All the lights are going to get ripped off on that tiny. I know. Could be interesting.
We're going to revive an old tradition that used to take place here in the studio, and that involves two personalities that used to be guys that like to talk. Does that sound familiar? Here's Rick and Bill, and they'll tell you more.
Well, hello.
Hello, hello.
I am Bill.
I am Rick.
And we were two guys who like to take a camera and go take a cruise through Grafton on cold December nights and capture Christmas lights.
Yeah, so first thing we'd do is we'd stop at Dunkin' Donuts, get a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah. I got to get my croissant. You get your vanilla donut.
Yeah. And then we'd head off all over town, taking
And it's
pictures
kind of
of
like
Christmas
we'll
lights.
go, all right, we're going to go north first, then we'll go west up on the hill.
Yeah, and then we'd head into the south, and then we'd go all
Then
over
we
the
go
place.
east.
We'd go east. We'd go, oh, hey, we haven't done this road before.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it was one of those things where let's see where this road goes. Let's see what this road guts. And
we went to Depot Street.
Yeah. We went to, I don't know the names of town.
Carter Hill.
We went to Stowe Road. We went to
122.
Yeah, we went all over town. I mean, it's up on
And of
North
course,
Street.
Grafton Common.
Grafton Common. Always Grafton Common, though.
Now, the lights traditionally, what we would do with the Christmas lights is we would do our New Year's Eve show.
And then at the end, we would put on the Christmas lights.
Yeah, right. It was always a part that people look forward to. Is
Yeah.
you know, people would look forward to seeing their house, and
Yeah.
you know, and it was always of course our little musical number there.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, we didn't do them.
Yeah, but with the minute by minute, we decided, well, let's do it one more time.
Maybe.
It's always a lot of fun though, Bill, riding around there.
Oh, yeah.
And people looking at us strange because we're outside taking pictures of their houses.
Yeah, luckily they haven't called the cop on us yet. I'm still waiting for that, where someone goes, "Hey, who are you with that camera?"
Yeah, really. I remember sitting on Institute Road.
Yeah.
Remember sitting on Institute Road? And you know, we're sitting there trying to take pictures, and there's more cars coming down Institute Road that kind of had liver pills.
It's difficult because especially Rick and I like to film Christmas lights after it snowed, and this was just after heavy
just
snow.
after it snowed.
So roads were narrow, and when we were on Institute Road, there were cars that we would try to get the shot, and a car would come behind, and that was
Well, not only that, I mean, I think it's because the train had just let out or something.
Right.
Because car after car after car was coming down this little Institute Road, and it was like, where are all these cars coming from?
Yeah.
But it was a great time. It really was. It was a lot of fun.
It was cold.
And this year you didn't spill vanilla coffee in my car.
Well, I'll tell you, one year we were doing it, I spilt vanilla coffee in his car. He didn't know it until the summertime, and it got hot in his car. And then he said, "Bill." And so once again, it gives me a great pleasure to do those Christmas
it's
lights.
always been fun to do those Christmas lights. It's almost like, you know, a tradition. It is a tradition
It
for
is.
us to go out and do those
It's a
Christmas
little
lights.
thing we like to
It's
get
a little
together.
thing. Oh, it's so much fun.
Shoot Christmas lights.
So, hey, thank you for lighting up our
Yeah,
holidays.
nice job, Grafton, this year, by the way. We have a pet peeve about the white lights.
Yeah, well.
We don't like to film white lights, all white. We like color.
We like color.
We
but
like
I mean,
color.
If we see a white light display that's nice, we'll film it.
Oh,
but
sure, sure.
We like to get a lot of the color, too, because when I was growing up, all the Christmas lights were color, and that's what I
Back
like.
when I was younger, back in my day, yeah, you were using the candles on the tree, I know.
No, we weren't using the candles on the tree, but these mini lights didn't exist. Everybody had the big, that's what I'm used to.
So here are the Christmas lights.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Or don't enjoy. No, you'll enjoy. You'll enjoy.
Christmas night, another fight. Tears we cried, a flood. Got all kinds of poison in my blood. I took my feet to Oxford Street, trying to right a wrong. Just walk away, those windows say, but I can't believe she's gone. When you're still waiting for the snow to fall, it doesn't really feel like Christmas at all. Up above, candles on air flicker. Oh, they flicker and they float, and I'm up here holding on to all those chandeliers of hope. And like some drunken Elvis singing, I go singing out of tune, saying how I always loved you, darling, and I always will. But when you're still waiting for the snow to fall, it doesn't really feel like Christmas at all. Still waiting for the snow to fall, it doesn't really feel like Christmas at all. Those Christmas lights light up the street, down where the sea and say to me, may all your troubles soon be gone. Oh, Christmas lights keep shining on. Those Christmas lights light up the street. Maybe they'll bring her back to me, and then all my troubles will be gone. Oh, Christmas lights keep shining on. Oh, Christmas lights light up the street, light up the fireworks in me. May all your troubles soon be gone. Those Christmas lights keep shining on.
In late 2013, there was a dedication at the Mill Villages. We had our cameras there to record the event. Take a look at this.
Thank you all for showing up today. I think that this is another significant addition to an incredible story here in South Grafton about the efforts of a lot of people and organizations that have come together to make come out of an area that was really kind of a dumping ground for decades and turn it into an amenity that really has reinvigorated, I think, the energy and commitment of people not only in South Grafton but the entire town and the entire area.
But the Heritage Corridor has been so pleased to be part of this restoration project here in Fisherville. And as you know, this is a keystone project for the entire Heritage Corridor. What is happening here in Fisherville is just so vital and so important to the rest of the corridor. It goes way beyond Fisherville. It goes throughout the Heritage Corridor. And you know the corridor is an area of national significance. So what you all are doing here is significant way beyond these boundaries.
Looking at the hard work that's gone in here and the significance of the story and how much projects were put into this area. I mean, having Gene's greenhouse here, being able to clean the water out of the canal, the fact that we did a PAL study, archaeological study up here looking at the lock here and how it was reused time and time again. The fact we were able to get this marvelous National Register marker here for the Grafton piece of the Blackstone Canal. And the fact we have so many great volunteers here to continually make things happen here. So I'm just excited that we were just a part of this and could make our contribution, because as Donna said, and as Steve said, this has been a true partnership. We work together. And matter of fact, I think Ann and Steve made some, help me with the design here as we go along here to make it a little bit more smoother in places like that. So this is a real true partnership. So I'm not going to speak anymore. So Jen and
by surprise.
Yeah. So Jen, why don't you come up here, Donna? Donna? Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Mike.
Come on up.
Phil.
You guys do all the hard work, right?
Absolutely.
Have to smile for the kids.
Yeah.
That's right. You do the heavy lifting. Yeah,
That's
right. Well, I appreciate it.
Lift us up whenever you're ready. You ready? Okay.
Oh, yay! Beautiful. Oh, it is lovely. Yeah.
Well, actually, you helped too, because you were one of the people. We always have to have a
Oh, the
grammatician.
proofread.
Yeah, we need a grammatician,
There are
especially
no
when I
red marks
write.
on here, are there?
And that concludes this episode of Grafton Minute by Minute. I'm Bob DeToma. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in February.
And never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll drink a cup of